Today we are working on a 1991 Toyota Soarer, also known as the Lexus SC400 or 300, and what we'll be doing is removing the passenger side door card to replace the door handle. So let me show you how to remove this door card in order to access this door handle and replace it. Alright, number one, you'll have to remove this cover plate. All you do is grab a flathead screwdriver, one of these plastic removal tools, and pop it. And it comes off. Then you've got two over on this side too. Same tool, the cover plate comes off. One there, and these are 8mm screws. Over on this side at the bottom, you've got 1, 2, and 3 more to remove. They're also 8mm. On the underside over here, you've got 1 more there, and 1 over there. Once that's done, all the screws will be removed. So let's get on with that. So that the screws and bolts don't get mixed up, this small Phillips head came out through here. These thicker 8mm hex heads came out from these front two. These longer ones came out from under this handle. And the bottom ones are these. So they're also 8mm, but they're a lot thinner than the ones that come into the front here. So now to remove the actual door card, all we're going to do is grab onto here, give it a little light pull on this side too, and just work your way around the bottom at first. It is an old car, so you need to be a bit gentle with it. All of this section is held on by clips. So I am attempting to do this with one hand. There you go, you can hear them pop out. Just gently. Now that they're all out, there you go. This is the whole door card removed. Let me just show you the back of it. So on the back side, before I let it go, you've obviously got these connected to your door handle, and you've got the connection to your window controller and the light at the bottom. So there's the window controller, here's the light at the bottom. Normally, since it's an old car, I wouldn't recommend removing this to begin with. I've done that previously and it's broken it, since they're that fragile. So instead, I'd recommend first removing the door panel and then reaching from behind to undo the plug. In this case, I can do either, but all it is a plug as such. And then same for the, it's hard to see, got the light at the bottom, you can just see it right there. All right, and your hand will fit into that too. So you can remove those and the door panel will come off. Now that we have removed the window controller plug and the light plug, we can move on to the door handle. And this is very simple as well. All you need to do is pop out this section. The bottom one is blue, pop that one out as well. And then for this section over here, what you do is you pull it forward and lift it up through the hole there. And this removes it. Then you start again and do the exact same thing for the bottom one. So normally it's locked in, but from that slot you can just lift it up. And that's the whole door panel removed. And to remove the door handle, there's 4 8mm nuts. I'll be removing these and then putting the new door handle on. A quick note before we put the door panel back on. On the door panel you have these clips. When you take the door card off, they can sometimes be left in these holes. So just make sure they are still on the door card and not actually on the door. If they are, you can just simply remove it and slot it back in. And if they do break, you can just get cheap ones off eBay as an easy replacement. So the door handle has been replaced. The nuts are back on and I'll show you how to put it all back together now. So first you grab this, put it back into this slot here. Slots like that. Then you pull it back and clip it in. Do the exact same thing with the top one. You slot it into here, pull it back, and you slot it into here. Then your plugs, make sure they're accessible. Just line the door panel up and hit these bottom clips in to hold the door in place. Everything has now been screwed off. And the door panel is fixed on pretty solid, just like factory. Final items left are to plug this in, slot it in as such. Same with the light, it's been plugged in. I'll fix this one at a future date. And to put this cover plate on, so to do that, just slide it in and press it in there. That's it. That all works. The lock works. And then to put these caps back on, and that's the whole job done.